Venezuela and Guyana. We are going to have peace afterwards. Today we discuss.
Welcome to Venezuela Insider, the only place in Venezuela for expats, digital nomads, entrepreneurs, investors, travelers, and related internationals. For more information, venezuelainsider.com.
This is an issue that I have to address, one of my duties, Venezuela Insider, that I have to keep up with all of the news that we have in Venezuela, and this is something I have to explain. First, let's make it crystal clear, is that we are not going to have a war in Guyana for the Essequibo region, a war like we are seeing right now on Ukraine, and the war that we're seeing right now on the Gaza Strip and the Middle East. And of course, I know that the rest of the world a little bit worried having another proxy war on other region of the world, that we have enough wars already. So that's not going to happen in Venezuela. Something that you have to learn about Venezuela is that the Venezuelan government is a little bit of a drama queen. And they like to play these particular political stunts, these publicity stunts, in order because something of their political strategy. And that's why they have so bad reputation. And that's why, so the Venezuelan government is very good creating news all over the world. And here in Venezuela, we are accustomed, the people who know about this thing. And of course, these tantrums that we have on Venezuelan politics that usually are contained here in Venezuela or other parts in Latin America that follow a lot Venezuelan politics. And occasionally these political tantrums you see replicated all over the world, even in Western media or media that is catered towards Western nations. Typical CNN, BBC, Al Jazeera, now on news from India, I'm seeing right now. So when I start seeing this particular news regarding a war with Guyana, on Western, on English-speaking media, that's when I say, okay, time out, I have to do something about it because everyone is going to exaggerate the whole thing. And the true thing is nothing is going to happen, trust me. Now let's reveal the issue in case you don't know. Well, on the past couple of months, let's go to 2015, Venezuela and Guyana are neighbors. And Guyana, there is a significant part of territory that is called the Essequibo region that actually is a Venezuelan legitimate soil that is on dispute with Guyana since over 100 years or something. And since 2015, offshore oil basins, oil reservoirs were discovered on the offshore part of the Essequibo region that Guyana claims as their own, but it's not the case. I mean, it's a border dispute right now with Venezuela, a legal border dispute, not with wars and tanks, anything like that. Not like what happened in Russia with Crimea and the Donbass region, no, nothing like that. Or nothing like the Israel-Palestine thing, no, nothing like that. It's just a jungle that right now is a jungle with oil. Okay. And they discover oil, and right now companies like ExxonMobil are planning to doing some offshore drilling and sending the money to the Guyanese government. But recently the Venezuelan government did like that and start making some statements that they're going to invade the territory and they're going to take the territory, and it was a referendum of taking the territory as at their own, Venezuela, another state for Venezuela. And that referendum went on, and basically the Venezuelan government declared the Essequibo as another state of Venezuela, but de facto there is no presence of Venezuelan government over there, not military, not political, nothing. And this is just a tantrum that the Venezuelan government likes to throw, in order to keep themselves relevant, and a war, anything like that is not going to happen. Now, in case if the Venezuelan government did want to do some military special operation over there, actually wars are very expensive, and the Venezuelan government doesn't have how to finance such war to begin with. It will be a very expensive operation, although we already discussed the military capabilities of both Venezuela and Guyana. Venezuela is a juggernaut military compared to Guyana. Venezuela is a juggernaut overall compared to Guyana. Let's be honest. And this is not my nationalism going up. However, that won't happen. Venezuela doesn't have, let's say, the interest, the economic interest in order to pursue a war affair, a bellic affair over there on the Essequibo region. So nothing is going to happen. Now, what you will see in the future? More of the same, some declarations from, of course, the Venezuelan government, the Guyanese government, that are not necessarily great governments, great politicians that they have over there, and other Western nations. For instance, the UK is very involved on the Guyanese side because, I mean, it was its territory, its colony many years ago, and maybe a random comment by the US State Department, maybe a random comment by the European Union, by the delegates on the European Union, something like that. Maybe some friendly nations with Guyana are going to declare something. Also, some left-leaning governments in Latin America also are going to issue a statement supporting Venezuela, something like that. The key player on these particular issues and statements, so on, is Brazil, because it's a neighboring country with both Venezuela and Guyana. And they made a troops movement, tanks and stuff like that, to the border, the Brazilian border, that they share with both Venezuela and Guyana, in order to, just in case. There's nothing more. Brazil, actually, the current government of Brazil is a very good ally of the Venezuelan government. They also have good relationships with Guyana, as far as I know. And this is just a political stunt, political movement, mumbo jumbo, stuff of that nature. Nothing is going to happen on the Essequibo region. Trust me, you can be safe for that. It's not going to be another war in the world that is provoked by Venezuela and Guyana.
Thank you for watching Venezuela Insider. Please like, share, and subscribe. Follow us on social media. If you want to work with us, VenezuelaInsider.com. Thanks again and have a nice day.